Good afternoon. Welcome to Hot Jobs at HireMilitary. Thank you so much for joining us today on the very last Tuesday of May. It's definitely summer now. I can tell you, as much as I love my job, I was on the struggle bus this morning and this afternoon. It's still morning here in Alaska. It's been hard to get back into it today. But if it's your first time with us, welcome. It's so lovely to see you. We are really glad that you found us. And if you're if you are an OG viewer, welcome back. Really good to have you. Drop your name in the comments. Let us say hello to you. Let us welcome you back. So this is our favorite 30 minutes of the week. We get to spend it with you, sharing our support, our encouragement, and our top tips and words of advice. We are here for you, for the whole of the military community, whether you're a spouse, a veteran, or a transitioning service member. So please share with us what you are looking for, what you want, and what you need when it comes to your time post-active duty. Are you looking for a skill bridge opportunity? Are you looking for a direct hire position? Where are you looking in the US? What sort of career field? Definitely introduce yourself so that we've got a really good idea of who you are and why you're here today. Hey, Warren, Fernando, Jennifer, Wayne, Angel, Brent, Amber. Amber's in the comments. Michael, Lance. Oh my gosh, Nadia McKenzie. I can't even keep up. We work with so many companies nationwide and we have conversations with new ones daily. And we really use this information that you share with us every Tuesday to identify which companies and which locations we actively want to seek out moving forward to support you here in the military community. With that in mind, what I wanted to draw your attention to is some new locations on our careers site this week. We have got Chicagoland. So if you're looking to settle in that Chicago metro area, we've got some amazing IT, procurement, sales, data analyst roles. We have Kentucky, great positions in Kentucky, Louisville, as well as Lexington. We've also added California, specifically a defense contractor in the China Lake area. So if you're looking for a bit of the Mojave Desert post-active duty, definitely take a look at those. As with all of our roles today, they are on our careers page. Our website is www.hiremilitary.us. The link is above in the comments, so please refer back to that. Because of the way that the algorithms and LinkedIn has changed, we can't add the links every single time now. So refer back to that. They are always on our careers page, and they have the skill bridge opportunities as well as the direct hire roles. While you're in the chat introducing yourselves, and I've got everybody here, David, Kelvin, David, oh my gosh, Trenthony, amazing to see you. Let's get going and let me introduce myself. I'm Lucy Robinson. I lead the talent acquisition team here at HireMilitary. Don't be fooled by my English accent. On a daily basis, I try to decide whether to get rid of it or to keep it. But I am an active duty Air Force spouse, and we are currently stationed at Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska. So if you are in Alaska too, please do give me a shout in the comments below so that I can say hi to you. Let me introduce you to the rest of the team. Kate, you're up.
Well, hello, everyone. So great to be back here this week. I can't talk either. It is so hard coming off of a long weekend. And I don't know if the rest of everyone, but this is my kids' first couple days of summer break. So managing remote work life and kids being home, that's always fun. But so excited to be here with everyone today. I'm an Army vet, Army spouse. My husband's still active duty. We live in Northwest Florida, which is fantastic near Eglin Air Force Base. So if anyone is posted at Eglin, Hurlburt, love to say hi and connect with you all as well. I'm just really excited to be here, Lucy.
Thank you, Kate. What about you, Matt?
I'm Matt. I am one of the recruiters here with HireMilitary. Just retired out of the Marine Corps back in October. So I'm in the thick of still in the transition process, believe it or not. It still takes quite a bit of time to get through. I'm currently in South Carolina, but I'm about 2 weeks away from moving up to Johnson City, Tennessee. Finally getting that move done. It's a blast. I'll tell you that much. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, it's great to be here. This is a great part of the week, being able to get on here, share some jobs, because a lot of you are right now. I was there about a year ago. I got a skill bridge with HireMilitary. Now that I'm out, I get to help people find jobs and skill bridge internships, and it's really great. So please reach out to us, connect with us, and we'll be able to help you as best we can.
And I think that's a really valid point, Matt. You know, we have individually been through most of the situations that our service members are going through or have been through. So we definitely do have that empathy and that understanding. I just want to give a shout out to Jaylee calling in from Alaska. So I've got another Alaska person here looking for Georgia. So definitely looking to get out of here. But it is summertime right now, so we do have nice weather. What about you, Kadeen?
Absolutely, Lucy. Before I saw a member in the chat, Donnell Fullard. He's actually from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I love to give him a little shout out because that's where I'm from and my family, and that's where I'll be going to in the summer. So shout out to you, Donnell. So to start, my name is Katie Desir. I am the most recent SkillBridge intern here at HireMilitary. Also, SkillBridge recruiters is such a cool concept. I was in Oklahoma for a hot minute, relocated to Denver, has been here for the last few months. It's been amazing. So that's a little bit about me. So great to be back here again. Looking forward to all the chats we're going to get into. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So as we get going today, if there is a role that you are interested in, do put a shout out in the comments below. Write the specific role, and we will then make sure that we see you in the application. Make sure when you do submit your application that you take time to target your resume. We talk an awful lot about targeting, about aligning your resume. And if you don't know what that means, if you've heard it before, but you're not 100% sure how to do it, do put a note again in the comments. So the more people that we see who would like to talk about it, we can add some detail at the end of our conversation today. And that's what we do whilst we're here as well. We take a look at your comments. If you have anything that you want to ask us, any challenges, obstacles, questions at all, do drop them so that we can acknowledge them at the end and answer as many as possible. So Kadeen, I'm going to hand over to you and you can tell us some of our new SkillBridge opportunities this week.
Absolutely, Lucy. Thank you so much. And guys, just to preface that, here at HireMilitary, we do offer SkillBridge internship for service members who are within the last 6 months of their contract, who are going to re-enter the job force. So what we do is we provide that ability to help you go back into the corporate world, right? And again, you have to be either retiring or separating in order to take advantage of this program. So with that said, we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so with that said, we have an administrative assistant position for a company called Satellite Shelters. So this is in the hot zone in Houston, Texas. So if this is what you're looking for, great opportunity. This position does require an associate degree plus 1 year of actual hands-on experience. But if you do not have the educational requirement, they will take a high school diploma in addition to 3 years of educational hands-on experience. My apologies. So you must be able to work efficiently with different people from different backgrounds, be able to collaborate on team effort. And then ideally, they do want someone who have a lot of experience utilizing Microsoft products. We're talking about Microsoft Suite, Excel, all of that good stuff. So if this is something that is up your alley, please go and take the time to review it. And guys, we have, oh my gosh, an amazing opportunity that I would love to share with you today. So we are currently working with a defense contractor that's within the aerospace industry. So we have multiple roles in multiple locations, so much so I cannot possibly fit all of it here today. So if you are possibly interested in going within that aerospace, we're talking about a subcontractor of sorry about that. We're talking about Boeing, a subsidiary of Boeing. So if you want to get into that field, definitely put my name in a comment after this whole LinkedIn Live. I'll go ahead and connect with you and just share all of the amazing opportunities. Some of the opportunities we currently have is an HR business partner. We have IT director. We have aerospace mechanic, amongst so many more. So again, if you are interested in any of this opportunity, go ahead, link me in the comment below. I will go ahead and review after the LinkedIn Live, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kadeen. That's amazing. Yes, if you are looking for a defense contracting position post-active duty, and I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got the jets going off overhead at the moment, so I'm sure there are plenty of people in this part of the world that may be interested. Do connect with Kadeen. Do drop a comment below, and I'm going to hand over to Kate now. Kate, what have you got?
Hi, I don't mind those jets. We have them here sometimes as well near Eglin Air Force Base. So it's a routine thing that happens, right? So I have some great roles today. I have a sales operations specialist role in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is really great for someone who has procurement experience and really wants to gain an element of customer facing interaction, relationship management, client interaction, things like that. For this role, they just would prefer a bachelor's degree. And ultimately, they're looking for personality, great personality, someone who's goal oriented and driven by excellent customer experience. So, Charlotte, North Carolina, I know is a very popular location for those transitioning from the military. A lot of veterans settle there as well. So, if that's a location that is ideal for you and you're interested, you can just type sales operations specialist in the chat or just go directly to our website to look at all of our positions, including more on the sales operations specialist role. Next up, I have a maintenance technician role in Norcross, Georgia. For this role, they're looking for someone with 1 to 3 years of maintenance experience, ideally, mechanical, electrical, hydraulic, anyone with pneumatic experience. That's a great background for this role. Really great company. So if that sounds like you can definitely look into the maintenance technician role in Norcross, Georgia. I also have a regional sales specialist. So this is in Plymouth, Minnesota. For this regional sales specialist role, they would like someone with a bachelor's degree, but if you have related experience or training, maybe you've done a little bit of sales outside of the military or your spouse that's done some sales, or if you've done, I know there's a lot of sales training programs. If you've done something similar to that, that would be great. But they really are more focused, again, on someone that has really great communication, interpersonal skills, someone that's a problem solver, able to interact with customers very well. And they, if you're interested in learning more about sales, business development, relationship management, this is a really great role with a company that's willing to train, bring someone on and willing to train them to be successful in this role. And again, that's a regional sales specialist position in Plymouth, Minnesota. And then I also wanted to mention, I know we had a couple people in the chats asking about IT roles, if we had any, software development, things like that as well. And we do have, including a couple remote senior backend engineer roles as well. So please make sure you're looking at our careers page. We have, I can't even keep track of the total number. I know it's 90 plus openings right now, including some remote IT roles. So please look at that website, www.hiremilitary.us under jobs, and you'll be able to see more specifics on these positions as well as others that are listed. But yes, we do have remote IT roles on our website as well. And I think that's it for now, Lucy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kate. And like with all of them, Kate just mentioned our website. The link is in the comments above, so you can take a look at that. You can search our new careers page by location or by remote or by actual career field. So make sure you do take a look, because we only share a small handful of all of the opportunities that we have each week. We have so many others there for you to take a look at. But what I did want to say just very quickly before I hand over to Matt is Kate is going to come back for more in a second, because I see there are quite a few people who are looking in the Orlando area. We've had a couple of new roles that have just this second come in that Kate is about to scribble away, make some notes and share with us. So hold tight for those. What about you, Matt?
All right. Thank you, Lucy. So I have a lot. All right. I'm going to break it down by a few different locations. So the first one is in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So if you look on a map where Columbia is, it's about 45 minutes-ish south of Columbia. So that's like the nearest major city. A logistics company is building a brand new facility located in Orangeburg. And in logistics, they're looking for somebody with a supply chain logistics background. Warehousing is preferred. 2 to 5 years supervisory experience, picking, packing, shipping. There's an operations supervisor and operations manager position. The operations manager, they do want a bachelor's degree or 4 years of work experience. Now, that tells me a lot of people out of the military are going to have this type of experience. That the supervisory experience, especially logistics and supply chain. Again, the company is growing significantly. They're opening a brand new facility, so you really have an opportunity to put your name on something brand new and build it from the ground up. So I think it'd be pretty unique. And then the next one is going to be in Mason City, Iowa. It's with a manufacturing company. Now, there's a quality manager and a process engineer. Those are two different positions. experience in manufacturing, bachelor's degree in engineering or anything related to the manufacturing industry. Lean Six Sigma is huge with this company. So if a green belt specifically or higher, it's a must-have. Anything process improvement, for the quality manager, having that quality management experience is going to be highly desired. Great company. I've been working with them for about a year now. Great culture, veteran support across the board, and the benefits are great.
Thank you, Matt.
And then
I was just saying, I'm very excited about these. But
got a couple more. These ones, I think it'd be very beneficial for some people to hear in the Chicago area. So there's 4 different positions in the Chicago area. They're an industry leader in metal processing and distribution. They're hybrid, so it's half in the office, half at home. The first one is a sales enablement specialist. So if you have experience with Salesforce or 1 to 3 years of sales experience, this is probably a very good fit for you. I saw somebody looking for cloud data, so we have a cloud data engineer. There needs to be a bachelor's in computer science analytics, 2 years supporting cloud development, and then experience with Power BI. That's going to be very beneficial to have with this company. It's a very highly sought after certification. Another one, senior business analyst. So bachelor's in business analytics, computer science, supply chain, industrial engineering, finance. It's very broad. There's a lot of different, demographics they're looking for as far as education. 5 years of taking business intelligence. So you're basically taking something from concept all the way through fully developed and then validating it. 3 years of Power BI. And the last one is a product analyst. So 3 to 5 years, general line metals, sales and purchasing, bachelor's in supply chain or industrial engineering, and again, experience in Salesforce or Power BI. And you can go find that on our website. They're all on there. Just click on the links and you'll be able to search for them. They're in the Chicago metro area.
I want to jump in real quickly. I just saw someone mention anything in the Louisville, Kentucky area. And yes, I don't know if I missed that while I was looking into these other roles, but yes, we have multiple openings in Louisville as well as Lexington. I think it was Jeremiah Corbin that asked about Louisville, Kentucky. So please, we do have roles in Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky as well. I saw that pop up, and the comments go so fast. If you don't catch it or respond, it's hard to catch it. But I have more information on those roles Lucy mentioned. Amber was just messaging me in Teams about these new openings that we have. We're actually meeting with a client this afternoon to talk more about these roles. So if you are looking to transition straight from Patrick Air Force Base, or if you want to relocate to Florida, I know Florida is a very hot spot for transitioning service members, veterans as well. We have partnered with a great organization that is looking for multiple openings in the Rockledge, Florida area. As of right now, we have 2 job titles, an aviation safety specialist or a trade compliance manager. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, they're looking for people with aviation safety program experience, flight experience. I know we have those people here. Or if you know someone that's interested in that area or those job titles, please just type, Space Coast in the chat. And we'll be able to take your name down. And then as soon as those roles go live, which hopefully will be within the next 24 to 48 hours, we can tag you when we post them on LinkedIn or, reach out to you and let you know that those roles are live. So that's a little bit more about those, Lucy. Very excited to get those up. And this is why Hot Jobs is so exciting. We can literally bring things to you as we get them. So let us know if you want to know more about those roles.
Thank you so much, you guys. There have been so many questions, and I know that you have as well been making notes of these. So we're going to try and address as many as possible. We've got about 10 minutes. But first of all, just while we're in the chat here, I just wanted to make you aware of what our process is. We don't reach out and make telephone calls to you on an ad hoc basis, first of all, after this LinkedIn Live. So if you have dropped your telephone number, we won't be calling you. And I just want you to be aware of that now. And it's not because we don't want to. We just don't have the capacity to do that. What we love you to do is be active in your job search. If you send your resume through to us in application of any of the roles that we have been talking about, and the links are always in the jobs, equally, in the jobs that we advertise, you will get to see the salary and the benefits. We are very transparent with you on that, so you can self-select. You know exactly where these roles are pitching themselves. Submit your resume, and even if it's not the most competitive, or we don't think there's huge amounts of strengthen it to position it to a client or a partner or a company, but we think that you as a candidate have merit, we will be in touch with you. And then we will have a conversation, we will go through your experience, and we will actively work with you to create a really competitive resume in application of the role. Second of all, what I wanted to share with you is, we've had quite a few questions about location. So one of them specifically, somebody asked about Burlington, Vermont. I can hand on heart tell you we have no permanent roles there right now. However, we do have a client based out of there that is a SkillBridge client of ours. So take a look at the SkillBridge internships. You can use both sites, because what we are doing now is if you are eligible for SkillBridge but not available immediately for a permanent position, we talk to our clients about you if we have a direct hire position now that you think you would maybe interested in, and we can try and turn it into a SkillBridge opportunity. Equally, if it is a SkillBridge opportunity, but you are available now and you're not eligible for SkillBridge, we can talk to our client on your behalf. We can really pitch you, position you, and see if we can change that into a permanent opportunity for you. So definitely look at the two landscapes across our careers pages, because all of those opportunities can be mixed and matched. Third of all, even, somebody said Atlanta area. Do we have roles there? We have roles in the Atlanta area. Take a look at our careers page. Jose asked for Orlando or West Palm Beach. We definitely have roles in West Palm Beach. Lewis said that he was interested in positions in the LA area, Los Angeles. We don't have anything right now, but I can tell you in the next week or so, we have a new client that we have contracted with that has roles in LA and New York City. So I'm really excited to be able to share those. So definitely do take a look at our website, look at all the locations. Like I said, or like Kate said earlier as well, we probably share about 10 roles out of about, to include both the SkillBridge and the permanent, about 300. So, this is just a very small snapshot of what we have. Now, Paul did mention earlier that he felt like a lot of these positions are veteran friendly, but they are looking for degrees and very much more driven towards the officer population. That's not really the case. We have multiple positions and opportunities that require a degree, or they can take time in service as an equivalent as well. So do take a look at the positions and don't let that degree be a deal breaker for you. The beauty of working with us is when you apply to us rather than when you apply to a company directly, we have that conversation with you. We find out why you think you would be suitable. We ask you all the questions so that we can effectively position you to the client and do a sales pitch on your behalf. So don't be put off by those. Yes, the client would prefer them. That's on their website when they are posting externally. But do take a look at all of the other tasks and duties and see if you would be a good fit as well. We love to see your applications, and we will do whatever we can to create the most competitive of resumes with you. And finally, one of the last questions I've seen before we move on is from Brent. He specifically asked, are you seeing a lot of remote work from home roles still, or less now? Okay, I've got an opinion on that, but why don't you tell me what you think?
So I think that there's a mix, right? We're definitely seeing a shift of companies wanting to get back in person, and some jobs just can't be done remote. And that's just the nature of industry. So I think right now, if you are a job seeker that's willing to relocate or willing to be in the office, or on-site, or even in a hybrid capacity, a couple days a week, you have a leg up because employers are trying to get people on-site again, and they are definitely incentivizing people to relocate and to come on site. So we're kind of seeing, I think, Lucy, a little bit of a downturn in the remote openings. Not to say there's still some out there for certain types of industries, certain types of jobs, but I think that there is, there's still a really huge need for people on site in a lot of roles.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like more now than ever, we are seeing them where they say location plus hybrid will consider remote for a great candidate. But whereas maybe 6 months ago when we were doing this, there was far more of a remote scope, remote landscape. It has shifted ever so slightly, which is a real shame. But on your behalf, we are definitely having those conversations with the clients so that we can position and pitch remote workers to them. We are all remote. We all work from home. So it's definitely something that we believe in and we fully support. Jaylee said he's not seeing Florida anywhere on the careers page. It's definitely on there. There may be a glitch, so maybe scroll down and look for the roles. What I will say is the roles that Kate shared, the Space Coast ones, are not on our website just yet. They should be up by the end of the day today, possibly tomorrow. So just wait for those. Kate, Matt, Kadeen, is there anything more that you want to share today that I haven't mentioned?
I don't think so. I think the best thing, like you mentioned before, Lucy, is just being a proactive job seeker. We do try to go back and answer all of the comments or reply to people in the chats. But if you want more information, the best thing for you to do is just go straight to our website and look at our open internships, look at the open jobs, and then just apply, because we are actively screening for all of these roles. And the quicker you get your application in, the sooner we can talk to you and the sooner we can get you passed over to our companies to interview with them. So be a proactive job seeker. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I would say check weekly, like legitimate check weekly. I gave up on my SkillBridge search and I checked back a month and a half later and found this. We had new jobs every week, so keep checking.
And, James has just asked, what about Virginia? We've got so many roles that are Virginia-based on our website. We just can't talk about them all here. And lastly, I think, Larry, you said, are you in talks with Honeywell or Garmin? I'll just say a maybe to that one. I can't quite say right now, but yeah, check back, take a look. Those might be roles that are coming forward in the future. It's been so fantastic to see everybody today. Mary, Lonnie, Lanny, Paul, Dion. Dion's here. Hi, Dion. It's lovely to see you. Marquita, Samuel. If you have any questions at all specific to what we've been talking about today, you absolutely can send us a message on LinkedIn. We would love to reply to you there. Otherwise, we can't wait to see your application, and we can't wait to see you exactly the same time next week, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Have fantastic weeks. Happy summer.
Take care, everyone.